When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
When you've been in a wreck, you're hurting, you're confused, the insurance company's calling you.
Insurance companies are not your friend. They have a duty to their shareholders, not to you. That's why you need to call us to make sure that you are maximizing what you are entitled to.
We've recovered over $100 million for our clients. Every case is different, no result is guaranteed. But one thing's for sure, we'll treat you like family.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
It's time for the excitement of Division II college basketball featuring the Shepherd University Rams. Today's contest is brought to you by Smallwood & Small Insurance Group. Contact them today at 304-263-3361. Chris Ross of the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Contact them today at callchrisross.com. Sutton & Janelle Attorneys at Law. Contact them at suttonandjanelle.com or visit their offices at 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. They're at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg or go to orsinis.com. The Marius Group of Financial Advisors. Call them at 304-263-4343. The Palace Lounge off Edwin Miller Boulevard. Go to their Facebook page for their full menu. And the Mangian-Ferretti Law Firm. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Now let's send it out to the Butcher Athletic Center on the campus of Shepherd University and join our TV10 broadcast crew for today's contest. Welcome here to the Butcher Center. Good evening and welcome. Spencer Pui joined alongside Nick Verzolini. Happy to have you with us. We're here for a women's men's Shepherd basketball doubleheader. Our cameraman, Avery Newport, Colin McLaughlin back in the studio. You'll hear from him a few times tonight. But women's basketball here. Second to last game of the season for Shepherd. But we already know they're going to make the PSAC tournament. And coming in tonight, a tough Shippensburg team they're going to have to face. And it's going to kind of be a night of emotions because it is senior night here for a few key players that are going to be honored tonight, Nick.
Yeah, you look at this Shepherd team, you know, the two main seniors, Marley McLaughlin and Sydney Clayton, you know, they're playing their final game here inside the Butcher Center unless they get a home game for the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference tournament, but that is yet to be determined, I believe. Actually, I think they probably locked up a home game, at least one.
Yeah, they're currently sitting in third place. Shippensburg right behind them at 12-8 in fourth place. I'm not too sure about that. They have clinched, though. All six teams, well, I guess 5 in women's have clinched. Still waiting for the final spot there between, it looks like, between Millersville and Mansfield and Westchester. I presume because Westchester is sitting at 5-14, the others at 6-14 and 6-15. So kind of it'll shake out as the week goes by. But we're on the pregame show brought to you by Johnny's Express. Johnny's has all your game day food and drink needs. If you need a way to serve it all up, they've got you covered. That's Johnny's Express, located at 1456 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. It's kind of get a little more. We've kind of scratched the surface here in this one, but both teams coming in very good here in this Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. As I mentioned, back-to-back, third and fourth, and Shepherd, they didn't play on Monday. The men's did play on Monday, but they were able to get a victory in their last ball game, 67-62 over East Stroudsburg. That was back on Saturday, and then they've now put in 2 in a row after winning last Wednesday against Millersville, 88-66. So, the Shepherd team coming in pretty happy where they are currently in the rankings, but know that they could maybe move up one spot.
Yeah, a Shepherd team sitting at 20-6 on the season. Shippensburg 16-10. So 2 really good teams. Both teams have a winning record in conference play as well. So I expect this to be one of the better games that we've seen this year on TV 10. And when we've been out here for Shepherd, Shippensburg is a tough opponent. Shepherd is obviously one of the top teams in the conference. They're both 2 of the top teams in the conference. So it should be a really competitive game. I think senior night, Shepherd should have a lot of fans here. Obviously, the families for the seniors want to be here and be a part of their recognition for their career, obviously, too. Like a lot of those grad students got that extra year of eligibility, and they chose to come back and have this moment. So that's special for them, which could have been taken away if NCAA didn't give the extra year of eligibility, but that was given out, and those players have taken advantage of it. And it's nice to see that they'll get to finish this regular season, or one of their last regular season games here at home, and get to have that recognition because they've earned it. They've worked hard on and off the court for this moment. And it sets up to a really good opponent, a rivalry opponent, the closest team in the PSAC to Shepherd University, only about an hour drive. So, it makes for an intriguing matchup. There's a lot to be excited tonight about on this women's game and on the men's side as well. So, 2 good games tonight, Spencer, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. And, looking back at this Shepherd season, as you mentioned, a 20-win season. It's only happened, I think, 5 or 6 times ever in program history. And I believe most recently 5 or 6 years ago. Let me double-check here on this. Double-check, pulling it up right now. It most recently happened in, 2019-2020. They were 21-9. Prior to that, in 2014-15, they were 22-10. And 2011-2012, they were 20-11. 2007-8, their best record in program history, 24-7. And then 2000-2001, they were 20-7. And, right now, currently sitting at 20-6, could make it 21-6 here with a victory tonight.
Yeah, and that would be close to one of the better records in program history. So that's something that you're playing for. You're obviously playing for seeding, and you want to get these wins leading up to the conference tournament to build that confidence that Shepherd is going to be a team to compete for the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference Championship. Obviously, Kutztown is somebody to be worried about, as they've knocked off the Rams twice this year and relatively easily, and they're a ranked team. But, there's a lot riding on this game. Shippensburg has had a good program over the years. They're always a tough team. So, but you mentioned the season record. I think that's something that kind of in your back of your mind, is we want to be remembered as one of the best teams in Shepherd women's basketball history, and getting another win tonight would put you at 21 on the year. You have a good chance to win your final game as well. So that would be 22 regular season wins plus the postseason. That'd be a great season. Anytime you get to the 20-win mark, it's kind of like the standard in college hoops. And then, you really want to reach 25 plus if you're an elite team. And Shepherd has a chance to do that depending on what happens in the conference tournament and for the rest of this regular season. And that can continue tonight and build that momentum to potentially bring home the conference championship.
Yeah, and talk about 20-win seasons there. entering conference play, they were undefeated, so it kind of looked like they could have gone, 23, 24 wins. Unfortunately, they've run into some tough teams in conference play. 14-6 in conference play, 9-4 on the road, 10-2 at home. So obviously that kind of has something to go along with it. But a lot of good teams here in this PSAC in women's basketball.
Really, in every sport, the PSAC is one of the top Division II conferences in the country. You look at football, we saw Shepherd football have some great matchups in the PSAC, even though they were kind of well and above everybody except for Kutztown, but still there were some good teams throughout the conference. And we've seen on the men's side as well, a lot of good basketball teams. In baseball, it's very competitive. So it's a great conference for Shepherd to be a part of because they've been dominating over the years and being one of the better programs in Division II in a lot of different sports. So to make this move just a few years ago, it's definitely proved to be beneficial. And as we head into, this final stretch, you continue to see what kind of program Shepherd is becoming.
Yeah, definitely. And what we'll do right now is we'll step aside for a 2-minute break on the Johnny's Express Tip-Off Show, brought to you by Johnny's Express. Johnny's Express has all your game day food and drink needs. And if you need a way to serve it all up, they've got you covered. That's Johnny's Express, located at 1456 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. You're tuned into Shepherd Women's Basketball on TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
You've been in an accident. A distracted driver put texting over safety. Your injuries, loss of income, and medical bills can last a long time, even a lifetime. Our job is to try and secure justice that will protect you and your family for the rest of your life. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here for the Johnny's Express Tip-Off Show, and we're back here prior to Shepherd women taking on Shippensburg here. It's a top 4 matchup here in the East Division of the PSAC. And Nick, doing a little more deep dive into this Shippensburg team, they don't score a lot comparatively to if you're looking at like a Shepherd team. They score a little bit less. They only score about 65 points, but they only give up about 62.8. So they're plus 2.2 in scoring margin. They shoot the ball at a 41.4% clip, and beyond the arc, they shoot the ball at a 28% clip as well. So obviously, it's going to be a game of shooting beyond the arc because Shepherd just a little bit better in the mid-30s.
Yeah, these two teams are overall pretty similar when you look at the offensive numbers, especially points. 69 to 65 is really close. And defensively, they're close. Only 59 points given up per game for Shepherd. And as you mentioned, 62 points per game given up for Shippensburg. But the three-point shooting is a pretty big difference, and scoring margin's a big difference. So Shepherd's able to win its games by more points than Shippensburg is, and shoots the ball a little bit better from three. It's dropped a little bit, 32%. I think it was at like 33, 34.
Yeah.
The last time we were here for a Shepherd game, but and you talk about how they score too is different. I mean, you have the big three for Shepherd and Abby Beeman, Marley McLaughlin, Cindy Clayton, and you look at the Shippensburg team and Destiny Jefferson, who's one of the best guards in the country, she leads the team at 17 points per game. And Lauren Pettis, who's a post player for them, at about 11. But then they get a lot more balance from role players. So you have like 9 points from Green, 8 points from Mills, 7 points from George. So it's a little bit different in terms of how these teams get their points. Shepherd, a good three-point shooting team. Shippensburg, just okay. And Shepherd has that big three, but doesn't have a ton from the role players in terms of scoring.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Will have more balance.
We were talking about that today on the Sports Mix, and one of the key points I said, and Avery, who's running camera tonight, was talking about it as well. You have those big three for Shepherd, and then it's just a big drop off. But when you have these two players scoring in double digits here for Shippensburg, 17.3 for Destiny Jefferson, Lauren Pettis with 11.1, and then you have quite a few players, I believe 4 to 5, that score under 10 points a game, but above 5 or 6 points a game.
Yeah, you have 4 different players that are not scoring in double figures that average 6 or more. So that's a pretty good balance. And that's a sign of a good team, a team that likes to spread the ball around. Shepherd spreads it around, but it has its 3 main players that have been the leaders in the scoring column for a while now, and they are all very dangerous and different, right? Abby Beeman's that true point guard that can push, and when she gets out in transition, I think she's one of the best players in the country in transition. It's very tough to slow her down because she can dish it down to a teammate, or she can get her own points. Cindy Clayton is arguably one of the best post players in the country based on what we've seen. I mean, she is just consistent with the way she attacks the basket and finishes at the rim. And then Marley McLaughlin's a great perimeter shooter that can also pull up and hit mid-range shots and also get to the rim a little bit. So she's an offensive player that can do a lot of different things in the scoring category. So, that big three makes up for not having that bench depth that you'd like to have ideally, but it's not a big deal if those players aren't in foul trouble and they're able to play the majority of the 40 minutes.
Yeah, and like we talked about on the Sports Mix today, you'll have one of those players that's not part of the big three score 7-8 points a game, but not a game. Just kind of randomly. You'll have one player score 8 this time, one player scores 7 this time, but they're all consistently 4 to 5 points, a lot of them are, but then you'll see those strides just below double digits for one about every other game, honestly.
Yeah, and typically that comes from Megan Shipley or Kara Miner as being that player that steps up. Sometimes Hannah Myers as well. Myers is a really good defender, and if she can run the break with Abby Beeman, that benefits her at times. But again, it's tough too because these players are young. Megan Shipley's a freshman. Kara Miner is a young player as well. Hannah Myers is a senior, but hasn't been a scorer really for them. So they don't have to rely on them, and that opens up opportunities for you. But when your opportunity comes, you got to be ready to knock down those shots and provide the offense.
Yeah, you do, and especially when you're facing a team like Shippensburg, Nick.
Yeah, like we said, I mean, this is probably the best team Shepherd's played in a game we've covered this year. I can't remember if any other team really was that good in terms of heading in and with their record at 16-10. And they're a very quality team in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. It's really the perfect team to get around this time because both teams should be playing their best basketball, or at least want to be playing their best basketball heading into the conference tournament.
Yes, they do. And what we'll do right now is we'll step aside for our next 2-minute break. On the other side of this 2-minute break, our intern Avery caught up with head coach of the women's basketball team, Jenna Eckelberry. That's on the other side of this 2-minute break. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Hoops on TV 10.
Hi, this is Lauren from Orsini's right here in Martinsburg. Grilling is not just for the boys. We are a Platinum Traeger dealer carrying the Pro Series all the way up to the Timberline Series. We have every flavor of wood pellets along with accessories, rubs, sauces. Not just Traeger, we carry Utz, Meat Church, Lanes, and Dizzy Pig. We also carry a full line of Yeti products. Orsini's has everything to complete your backyard. Visit us at 360 Hack Wilson Way or at Orsinis.com.
When you've been in a wreck, you're hurting, you're confused, the insurance company's calling you.
Insurance companies are not your friend. They have a duty to their shareholders, not to you. That's why you need to call us to make sure that you are maximizing what you are entitled to.
We've recovered over $100 million for our clients. Every case is different, no result is guaranteed. But one thing's for sure, we'll treat you like family.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back to the Johnny's Express Tip-Off Show. Spencer Dupuy, Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Our intern Avery Newport running the camera tonight. Back in the studio is Colin McLaughlin, and we're here at the Butcher Center getting ready for Shepherd women's hoops action as they are taking on the Shippensburg Raiders. And now it's time for our interview segment of the pregame show. Coach's Interview is brought to you by Orsini's Home Store. Not just an appliance store any longer. Cabinets and designer bedding, outdoor living. It's family owned and operated. Located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. Our intern caught up with Coach Eckleberry a little bit ago, and here's the interview.
All right, guys, I'm here with Shepherd women's basketball head coach Jenna Eckleberry. Coach, tonight is senior night for your team. You've got some great players being honored like Sydney Clayton and Marley McLaughlin. So just tell me a little bit about how these players have impacted your program over the years that they've been here at Shepherd.
You said it the most. They impacted the program. They're difference makers. When they came into this program, we went 500 and they just kept working, established leadership. They've been great leaders. All six of the leaders or the seniors that we have tonight, they all contribute in some way, whether it's on or off the court. But one thing that they give on the court is they give 100%. No attitude. They come to practice, games ready to play, and they'll do anything that I ask. So they're the foundation of this program.
Now, with that said, you guys do have a lot of seniors and a lot of graduate students on the team this year, so it's safe to say that there might be some changes on the roster for next season. How are you feeling about this upcoming recruiting class and the new players that you have coming into the program?
Yeah, we have 3 signed, and I'm pretty high on them. We knew what we were losing with this class, so we knew we had to get some big-time players in. But at the same time, they're still freshmen. But we have a good nucleus here and a good nucleus coming back, so we're going to surround the people that we have with good people and work to get back to where we were.
Now let's switch gears and talk a little bit about Shippensburg tonight. They've already clinched a spot in the PSAC tournament just like you guys have. And of course you and Shippensburg are big rivals. You have been in the PSAC for a couple years now. So what are you expecting from them in tonight's game?
I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great atmosphere. They're going to pound the ball inside, and they have a very, very good point guard who's up for Player of the Year. So we know what we have to do to win. We know what the game plan is, and it's our job to go out there and execute our game plan better.
Now, you guys had a hard-fought win this past Saturday on the road against East Stroudsburg. What did that win do for your team's confidence heading into tonight's game and against Mansfield this weekend on Saturday?
I think it was huge because, we could have easily folded and lost that game on the road and had say, hey, it was our longest trip. We couldn't make a basket. But the cool thing about it was Mackenzie Freeze, someone off the bench, a role player off the bench, kind of willed her way for us to win. She hit 2 big threes, and that's the reason why we came back and won. And it's just cool to see someone that's in the gym every single day working for her shot, her opportunity. And when it was her time, she cashed through.
Now, the PSAC tournament, of course, is coming up this next week. You guys, as it currently stands right now, are 3rd in the Eastern Division. Are you guys thinking about your division standing at all, trying to improve a little, or are you just focused more on getting these wins this week and moving on to the tournament?
We know pretty much with 2 games left where we're going to end up, but our main goal from the very beginning was to win a championship and make it the NCAA tournament. So in order to make the NCAA tournament, we just got to look at it 1 game at a time. We can't look at the big picture right now because 1 game is going to dictate where we are in that NCAA regional berth. So we're not looking at anything besides this game tonight against Shippensburg.
All right, Coach, thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to our intern Avery there for getting the interview with head coach Jenna Eckleberry. And what we'll do right now is we'll step aside for a 2-minute break. On the other side of that 2-minute break, Nick will be here, and he will give you his players to keep, keys to the game and players to keep an eye out for. But the interview brought to you by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. Cabinets and designer bedding, outdoor living. It is family owned and operated and located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. Go to Orsini's.com for more. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Basketball on TV 10.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
If you're in an accident, the first thing that you have to do is call 911. You have to get medical care immediately.
The next thing you need to do is call us. When you hire us at the Skinner Law Firm, what we do is we are going to investigate your case, and we're going to lay out the options that you have, all at no cost to you.
We will use all of our resources and all of our experience to get you what you deserve. That's what we mean by treating you like family.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Hi, my name's Corey, and I'm here at Orsini's in beautiful Martinsburg, West Virginia. We no longer specialize in only appliances. We have kitchen design, countertops, cabinets, flooring, and even a new 1,200 square foot sleep studio with brands such as Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. 304-267-7251, 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. We price match the big box stores, and we give back to our local community.
Orsini's.com. Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Dupuy, Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Running our camera tonight is Avery Newport. Back in the studio is Colin McLaughlin. You'll hear from him at halftime. But we've reached the final segment of the pregame show. Now it's time for Nick to give you his keys to the game and players to look out for. Brought to you by CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike in Winchester. CMA, moving lives forward.
Yeah, we'll start with Shippensburg. I think the player has to be Destiny Jefferson, player that averages 17 points per game. A good rebounder as well on the season, a total of 128 rebounds, about 5 rebounds a game, and 90 assists on the season. So she is their go-to player. She's got to be your player to look out for. But some keys for Shippensburg. really you got to force Shepherd to play in the half court. When this Rams team is at its best is when the Rams are out in transition and setting up their teammates and getting easy baskets at the rim. So if you can force them to kind of play in the half court, not that they're a bad half court team, but it's kind of what separates Shepherd from a lot of teams is the transition game. And then you got to work the ball inside. You're not a great three-point shooting team, so if you're able to work the ball inside it and not rely on the three to try to play Shepherd's game, but play your game and really take control there, I think that would be important for Shippensburg. And then for Shepherd, one issue that's kind of been an issue all season is turnovers, so you need to limit the turnovers tonight, averaging about 17 turnovers a game. Now your opponents are averaging almost 19, so like it's just been a lot of sloppy play in these Shepherd games, but still 17 turnovers. Even if you're winning the turnover battle, that is a lot to average per game. So you got to cut that down and don't force shots. Don't feel a need to take contested jump shots. Not that Shepherd does that a ton, but at times we've seen some forced shots. So just, play within yourself. I know it's senior night, so I feel like you're going to be a little bit nervous. You might force some shots early in the game, but if Shepherd doesn't do that, they'll be fine and have to find a way to get this win. So two good teams, could go either way. Spencer, looking forward to it.
Definitely could. We're about a minute out here left on the pregame clock. What we'll do is we'll step aside for a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first tip. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Basketball on TV 10.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
You've been in an accident. Why won't the insurance company pay? Because they're trying to save money at your expense. Call Mansion Ferretti for your free consultation. We have the experience to deal with the insurance company and get you the compensation you deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Butcher Center here in the middle of senior night festivities. Teresha Henderson already honored, and right now Angela De La Rosa being honored. We'll tune in to the rest of the senior night as Avery will put the camera out there.
Majoring in engineering sciences with concentration in systems engineering.
and welcome you back here into the broadcast. A great senior night festivities here as from number order, Maddie White being honored, Hannah Myers honored, Tarisha Henderson honored, Sydney Clayton, Marley McLaughlin, and Angela De Lorenzo honored. And nice there by McLaughlin to let everybody know she will be coaching on the staff next year. That's a pretty cool thing because she's run out of eligibility, obviously, but she's going to finish her grad program and be a grad assistant. That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, definitely. But overall, just, a great group of seniors for this team. All of them have contributed in some way and have helped this program have one of the best seasons in Shepherd women's basketball history. 20 wins is pretty high up there and a chance to get even more and maybe even set the all-time mark, depending on how far Shepherd can make it in the postseason.
Yes, definitely. And what we'll do right now is we'll step aside for a 2-minute break for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have starters and first tip right after this.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
You've been in an accident. Why won't the insurance company pay? Because they're trying to save money at your expense. Call Mansion Ferretti for your free consultation. We have the experience to deal with the insurance company and get you the compensation you deserve. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk. See dealer for details.
And also, it'd be a normal year for the most part. They had some COVID cancellations early in the year, but, I mean, you're getting a normal experience in terms of, I guess, as normal as it can be in these times, to play the amount of games you were expected to play in a senior year and have this type of experience and have this honoring, which I think is great. And it's great to see that, you know, a year later, you can do everything that you were hoping to do last year. Obviously, for some of the seniors that aren't the grad students, this was their normal senior year. But overall, it's just, a talented class and a great chance to play a good team in Shippensburg tonight and have another good game, and we'll see how it turns out.
Yes, we will. And starters for Shippensburg is number 0, senior guard out of Scranton, Pennsylvania, Destiny Jefferson. She's standing at 5'6". Now number 14, a 6-foot forward junior out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Lauren Mills. Number 20, Taja Colbert, a 5'4" freshman guard. And number 22, a 6'1" junior guard out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And rounding out the starters, number 23, Onbrell Green, a junior forward out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania as well. And for Shepherd, the same starters they've had for most of the season. Junior guard, number 4, Abby Beeman. Senior guard, number 14, Hannah Myers. Freshman guard, number 20, Megan Shipley. Senior graduate student guard, number 25, Marley McLaughlin. And graduate student forward, number 24, Sydney Clayton. As we get ready here for opening tip, those lineups were brought to you by Modern Renovations. West Virginia homeowners trust the experts at Modern Renovations for roofing. Call them at 304-564-6317 to schedule a free estimate or visit mymodernrenovations.com. Also opening tip-off was brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Buy your next vehicle online, delivered to you. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. Go to HagerstownFord.com. And that was the first shot of the game, up and good there by Shippensburg. First shot brought to you by Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, Promote, Protect. 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-5131.
I believe it was Destiny Jefferson with the first points of the game.
That was Lauren Pettis.
Oh, okay. I couldn't quite tell the number there.
But Shepherd then turns it over on a missed 3. Rebound there by Green. Now a shot from Colbert. Colbert's shot is good, so an early 4-0 lead now for Shippensburg. Abby Beeman now passes it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin dribble drives the lane. She gets fouled.
Early on, Shippensburg getting the ball inside like we talked about in the pregame show, and able to get 2 buckets easy in the lane. So Shepherd's got to clean up that paint defensively.
Abby Beeman has it now just at the volleyball line. Now comes past the 3-point line. She'll pass it back to McLaughlin. She'll decided to not shoot the 3. Now over to Maddie White, who's in the ball game, and passes back to McLaughlin for 3, and it's in. Now it's Ertzer just inside for a 2. Called it a 2 there. And so it's 4-2 now. Colbert has it, now passes it over to Mills. Mills now will pass it over to Green. Now over to Colbert. She passes over to Green. She dribble drives in. She gets fouled going up with the shot, so she'll go to the line.
Yeah, another offensive rebound for Shippensburg underneath. And interesting early on, Megan Shipley gets the start, but then gets pulled almost immediately for Maddie White.
May have to do with senior night.
Could be an option, I guess, but why not just start her then at that point? 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Mick, I don't have the answer to that. It's a good point, though. Both shots are through for Green, so now it's 6-2 lead for Shippensburg early on, 8:10 left in this first quarter. Shot on the way from Clayton's no good, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be another turnover for Shepherd. First quarter brought to you by Chris Ross, the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Buying or selling a home, call 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Also by Smallwood Small Insurance Group in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-3361. Errant pass goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Jefferson couldn't handle that high pass to her on the wing. And turnover here.
Shepherd's got a chance. Now McLaughlin from 3. That one off the mark, no good. Nobody under there for Shepherd, so Jefferson grabs a rebound. She passes it down low to Green. Turn around, she misses. She loses possession of the ball. It'll be a turnover, and it'll be Shepherd basketball.
Yeah, Marley McLaughlin diving on top of that basketball and forcing the jump ball. Good hustle play by her.
Beeman now gets it past half court. She'll get a screen from Clayton. Doesn't do much, though. Into Clayton. Clayton will turn around, pass it back now to McLaughlin. McLaughlin dribble drives in. Her shot is good. 6-4 now. The score, 6:58 left here in the first quarter. She's got all 4 points for the Rams so far. Jefferson 3 on the way, and that's good. 9-4 now the lead for Shippensburg. 6:37 left to go in this first quarter of play. Maddie White now passes to McLaughlin. McLaughlin gets a screen from White, now passes it over to Beeman. Beeman now looking for an option. She'll put the ball on the court. Now back over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will dribble drive. Now she'll pass it to White. White will dribble drive in, and she'll lay that one off the glass. No good. Rebounded there by Green, but it'll be a turnover because she can't control the ball, and it goes out of bounds, Nick.
Yeah, one there where Green had it underneath. Nobody was around her, but she just bobbled the basketball, and that's one where you got to chin it, find your point guard, and then get out and run the court. But she just couldn't control the ball, even though nobody was around her.
And inbounded now to McLaughlin. She'll hand it off to Beeman. Beeman will get a screen from Myers. Back to Myers. Myers will dribble drive in. She'll hand it off to Clayton. Clayton now will try to find somewhere to go with it. Now she passes it to White beyond the arc. Now over to McLaughlin. She'll dribble drive in. No foul call there, but it'll be out of bounds, so it'll be Shepherd basketball.
Yeah, it's almost like Lauren Pettis had expected a foul because she blocked that shot and then just kind of let it roll out of bounds.
Into Clayton. She'll shoot a jumper, and that's straight through. Sydney Clayton now on the scoreboards. 9-6 the score. 5:45 left in this first quarter. Travel call. Another turnover for Shippensburg. Coming in is Treasure George.
Some good early possessions for the Raiders, but a few sloppy ones as of late, helping out Shepherd after a few miscues with the interior defense. Now Shippensburg turning it over on the last few possessions.
Myers has it. She'll dribble drive in, try to put up the reverse layup, but that is blocked, and then it'll go out of bounds, I guess, off Myers. It'll tip off her leg, so it'll be Shippensburg possession.
Even though Hannah Myers didn't win that possession, it was a good hustle play after getting her shot blocked. A lot of players will put their head down, but she continues to fight for the basketball, and while she didn't win the possession, did a good job. Legal screen now.
Legal screen called there on Pettis. And Nick, we talked earlier on in the pregame show, we talked about kind of that, just the array of scoring for the Shippensburg team. 9 points so far for Shippensburg, and 4 players have scored the 9 points.
That's what they do well, but these last 3 possessions, I believe now 3 straight turnovers. So against a team like Shepherd that can score in the 70s, even the 80s sometimes, you can't give them extra possessions, or you can't have bad possessions like that where you're getting turnovers.
Clayton has it now. She'll turn around the jumper. That's off the mark. No good. She fights for the rebound, but Jefferson will get it. Jefferson coming back the other way. She'll dribble drive all the way in, and her layup is up and good. Jefferson now with 5 points on the evening.
Yeah, just coast to coast. I mean, Abby Beeman tried to slow her down, but nobody really got in front of Destiny Jefferson, and she just takes it right to the hole.
Shot from Clayton is off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Myers. Now to Beeman. Beeman put the ball on the court. She'll dribble drive in, and she'll pass it back to Myers. Myers will dribble drive over to Clayton. Clayton's jumper is no good. Rebounded by Maddie White. Maddie White back to Beeman. She'll get the screen from Clayton and roll off the pick and roll, but she'll get a travel called there. So it'll be a turnover. Score 11-6 here, 4:15 left in this first quarter. And we'll get taking a timeout. Now we'll step aside for a 30-second break. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Hoops on TV 10.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Boyd, Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us for Shepherd Women's Hoops action. Part of a women's men's doubleheader. Men's coming up around 7:30 first tip. Timeout's brought to you in part by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors John Everson and Phil McCoy. You can stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg or call 304-263-4343. Nick, early 11-6 lead here for Shippensburg. Knew coming in that it was going to be a great matchup, but they're on top now here by 5.
Yeah, and Shepherd's getting some decent looks offensively, but not exactly what you want. Having to force a few shots inside due to pretty good defense by Shippensburg in the half court. And the Raiders, on the possessions that they haven't turned the ball over, have been really good. So it's a decent start, I think, for Shippensburg, but could be a great start if it wasn't for some turnovers.
Jefferson has it. She'll get a screen there from Green, and a jumper on the way from Jefferson is straight through. 3 for 3 on the night so far, 7 points for Jefferson. McLaughlin has it. She gets a screen from White, now passes White, now over to Myers, to Beeman. Will not get the screen there, but Beeman will challenge. Jefferson now has to pass it to Clayton. Clayton now will pass over to Myers, and her layup is up and no good. Unfortunately, nobody under there to get the rebound for Shepherd. Now coming back the other way is Shippensburg. It is Colbert. Colbert down low to Green. Her shot is up and good. So now a 15-6 lead here early, Nick.
Yeah, but it's just been dominating inside, and another look there, Green, just too easy. I mean, just one power dribbling up and in. And again, Shepherd's not getting any transition offense, and in the half court, Shippensburg just shut them down.
And a shot on the way,
difficult shot
from Beeman, and doesn't go through. Very difficult, as you said. Now coming back the other way, but a travel. Few turnovers have been lucky here for Shepherd. That turnovers that Shippensburg's committed.
Yeah, the good thing about their turnovers, if you're looking at it from a Shippensburg side, is they're not live ball turnovers. Now, usually that's something that really frustrates coaches, but it also doesn't give Shepherd a chance to quickly go back the other way. They have to inbound the ball and reset the offense.
Marley McLaughlin's jumper is no good. Coming back the other way, coast to coast. Now passes it over to Colbert. That's no good. Rebounded there by Jordan Smith, who entered the contest, along with Megan Shipley, as White and Myers come out. Jordan Smith now. She'll handle the ball. She'll shoot a jumper from the free throw line, and that's good. Coming off the bench to provide an early spark here. Shepherd now down only 7, 15-8. Jefferson has it. She'll now pass it to Colbert. Colbert now over to Green, and try to get it back to Colbert, but a turnover, couldn't handle the ball. Smith will inbound it to Beeman. Interesting look They've kind of had Jordan Smith come in a lot more than they did in the beginning of the season, Nick.
And she's a good spark player. We saw that mid-range touch.
Down to McLaughlin, too much, but rebounded there by Shipley. Shipley to Beeman. Beeman will dribble drive in, and she'll lay that one up and in. So now a 4-0 spurt here for the Rams. Now only down 5, 15-10.
Much better possessions for the Rams in the last two trips.
Jefferson dribble drives in. She's surrounded by a bunch of Shepherd players. Ball comes out, taken away, and coming down the court, but it is now going back the other way as the ball was taken away there by George. Now Jefferson in the corner. That's no good. Rebounded by Beeman, and it'll be a jump ball going Shepherd's way.
Shippensburg now has had a few empty possessions where it started with a really good pump fake underneath the basket that was a blown layup. And there Jefferson gets a good look at the jumper for Shippensburg, but couldn't get that one to go either.
Myers comes back in for McLaughlin. Now down low to Beeman. Her turnaround jumper is no good. Rebounded by Mills. Going back the other way now is Gibbons. Now over a jumper from Mills. That's off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Sydney Clayton. Clayton to Beeman. Beeman running the court. She'll pass it to Shipley. Shipley will lay that one up and off the mark. No good. But Clayton gets the rebound. Puts that one up and in. We're under 23 seconds left in this first quarter. Clayton now
run
4
for
points.
Shepherd.
Yeah.
And good run. Starts with defense, though. That's what's really helped.
I was going to say final shot, but it won't be. 7.3 seconds left as Colbert gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Kara Miner comes in for Sydney Clayton. First shot on the way, and that's off the front of the rim. No good for Colbert. Or excuse me, that is Treasure George. Second one is too strong, no good. Rebounded by Shipley over to Beeman. 5 and counting left in the quarter. A 3 on the way from Beeman, and that's good. Beeman hits a buzzer-beating 3, and Shepherd ties the ball game at the end of the first quarter, Nick.
Yeah, 9-0 run to end the quarter after it looked like early on it was all Shippensburg, but Abby Beeman there with the step-back 3, just pure from the outside. I mean, that's a dangerous shot. That could be the shot that gets her going.
We'll be back for the start of the second quarter in 1 minute.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. All knotted up between Shepherd and Shippensburg in women's basketball action at 15 at the start of the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by the Skinner Law Firm. Injury and consumer rights lawyers. Call them at 304-245-6613 or visit them online at skinnerfirm.com. Myers has it. Now over to Beeman. She'll get the screen from Myers, and Myers will roll off that and down low to Smith, but unable to handle it, and it'll be a jump ball. It'll go towards Shippensburg. The other second quarter sponsor is Modern Renovations. West Virginia homeowners trust the experts at Modern Renovations for roofing. Call them at 304-564-6317 to schedule your free estimate or visit mymodernrenovations.com. Turnover there for Shepherd. They probably wish they would have had that back. Maybe go on top here. Now Colbert has it. Now a takeaway. Another turnover. Seems like turnovers have been the story here for Shippensburg early. Beeman has it, gets the screen from Minor, goes the other way, and Jefferson knocks the ball out, but she knocks it out of bounds. So it'll remain Shepherd basketball here. 9:18 left in the first half. Beeman will inbound it to Minor. Minor back to Beeman now. Beeman at the top of the key. She'll shoot a three. That one is off the mark, no good, but rebounded by Shipley. Over to Minor. Minor trying to figure out what to do with the basketball. And she'll turn over the ball. That's not good there. Shipley coming down, and she'll be guarding, that was Corbett guarding Shipley, but a layup is up and good by Corbett. So it's now Shippensburg in the lead, 17-15, and turnover by Shepherd. Jefferson running the court. She'll come down, and she'll have the ball poked out, but it'll not poked out. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, they pointed Shepherd's direction.
Now they're going to get into a
Destiny
conference.
Jefferson disagrees, and I would have to agree with her because I thought that ball went through her legs off of Shepherd and therefore would be Shippensburg basketball. But I don't know if any of the officials got a good enough look at it, so they're going to have a little jump ball. And that gives it to Shepherd.
Gives it to Shepherd. And coming back in is McLaughlin. Coming out is Shipley.
I mean, the baseline official should have had a good view, so she should have just said, hey, I know what I saw.
She looked like she didn't know what she saw, honestly. Beeman coming down the court, passes it over to Jordan Smith. Now over to Kara Minor. She'll hand it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, she'll put the ball on the court, dribble, drive around. She'll shoot a three. That one's off the mark, no good, too strong. Coming back the other way is Jefferson. She'll pass the ball now down low, or it'll get passed down low, and it'll be a foul on Minor as Green tried to go up for the layup.
Yeah, first foul here of the quarter going against Shepherd.
Now there's a stoppage again.
Well, I think they never changed the arrow, but now they did, because I noticed that earlier that they hadn't changed it back. Yeah, now to Shippensburg ball on the next jump ball.
Now it reflects that. Green's first free throw on the way, and that one rolls around and in. Kara Minor on the foul. It's her first foul. Second one is up and good. Shippensburg out to a 19-15 lead now. 8:09 left in this first half. Beeman has it. Trying to set something up on offense. Over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will dribble drive in. She'll turn around for a jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Jordan Smith tried to get the rebound but couldn't. Now coming back the other way is Corbett. And they'll get a great charge there by McLaughlin. Misses the shot, comes back on the other end and takes the charge, Nick.
Yeah, and I thought that was the right call, too, and a good job by Marley McLaughlin to hustle down the court, like you said, and get in perfect positioning outside of the circle to take that charge.
So that's another turnover here for Shippensburg. Beeman has it. She'll dribble drive all the way in now. Pass, come back out. Try to find somebody. She finds McLaughlin. McLaughlin will dribble drive in. She'll shoot a jumper from the free throw line, and that's straight through. Shepherd now back in the scoring column after a few minutes. And it's now 19-17, just down 7:24 left. Jefferson running the offense, guarded by Beeman. Just a step back jumper, and that's straight through. It seems like Jefferson can't miss today, Nick.
Yeah, she's tough. I mean, she's got a great looking jump shot, and if she gets open, it's probably going in.
Beeman will dribble drive all the way in, and her layup is no good. And Myers tried to come back and tip the ball out of there, but she doesn't, and Jefferson comes back, lays it up and in. So a 4-0 spurt here by the Raiders and by Jefferson.
And then her going downhill is almost unstoppable because that was through 3 Shepherd defenders, and it didn't matter. She got by Myers and then scored over 2.
Over to McLaughlin. She'll turn the ball over. But another turnover. Myers has it. Struggling for the ball, and they'll have a whistle, and they'll seemed like a little early whistle, unless they call a foul there, Nick?
I feel like it had to be a foul because it couldn't have been a jump there. The ball was loose. But I didn't see a number yet, Pete. It's hard for me to tell from our side what
I guess the
officials were discussing. I guess it was, let's see here.
I don't know.
I'm guessing jump ball. But again, they haven't switched the era yet, so no foul was announced, though. So maybe a travel, but I didn't see a single for a travel, so again, it's tough to tell sometimes.
3 on the way from George is good. 26-17 now the score. Beeman now has it. They need to get something going. Scored 2 points in the last 4 minutes. McLaughlin now over to Jordan Smith, and she'll travel. As Shipley comes back in for Smith. A lot of rotating the lineup here today so far for head coach Jenna Eckleberry.
We saw that in the last game. It was not necessarily a balance in terms of minutes played, but she gets a lot of different players in. There's another offensive foul now going against Shippensburg.
So another turnover there for Shippensburg.
But like I was saying, she tries to get other players in, so then at least, right now all 3 members of the big 3 are out there, but when you get into that rotation, you want at least 1 or 2 out there at all times, and then keep them fresh if you can to quickly rotate them.
Foul there. Recently coming into the basketball game is Allie Hawk, the Winchester, Virginia native. Not too far from here, Nick. Would imagine her family is here watching the game.
Yeah, I would think so. Really, no player is super far away.
Well, one player's from Ireland.
Ireland, yeah, she is. But
first one there from Clayton is up and good.
Most of the PA residents are central PA, so not too far from here, probably like a 2.5-hour drive.
Clayton nails both. 26-19 is the score.
And this is probably the best crowd we've seen for a women's game this season.
Especially on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Gibbons has it. She'll dribble drive in. She'll turn around, try for the shot. It's blocked by Shipley. Now to McLaughlin, now to Beeman. Beeman now will dribble drive in. Past Jefferson, no good. Clayton with the rebound. She puts it up, and she'll get fouled, or she travels before she got fouled.
Yeah, I thought she got bumped, which forced the travel. It was good effort by Sydney Clayton to stay on the glass, continue to go up strong. I just thought when she went up that second time, even though she came back down with the ball, I thought the defender had prevented her from going up completely and finishing, but apparently not, according to the ref.
Jefferson now has it over to Green. Now over to Gibbons. Back to Green. Now to Mills. Now to Jefferson. Over to George. George will shoot a jumper, and that one is airballed, no good. And it'll remain possession with Shepherd because Gibbons, aware of what was going on, tapped the ball off of a Shepherd player. And now stoppage of play here.
Timeout, Shippensburg.
Shippensburg takes the timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're tuning into Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood and Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here at Shepherd University. Spencer Queen, Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Cameraman is our intern, Avery Newport, getting those internship hours. He is a student here at Shepherd University. And back in the studio is Colin McLaughlin. Almost called him by how you say Marley McLaughlin. Spelled the same, but two different pronunciations.
Yep.
We get ready to return to play here. Shippensburg on top of Shepherd, 26-19, 4:43 left in the second quarter, Nick. Obviously, Shepherd needs to step it up here, down 7.
Yeah, it's been a game where Shepherd's been very inconsistent throughout.
A foul called.
Yeah.
Interesting that the official over there called.
Yeah, the officiating has been questionable this evening. It goes for both teams, I think, but it is what it is, I guess.
First shot is up and good there from Green. Second shot is straight through as well, so 28-19, a 9-point lead now for the Raiders of Shippensburg. Beeman brings it up past half court. Dribble drives in. Try to do a reverse layup, no good. Coming back the other way is Jefferson. Jefferson will pass it to Green down low, and her shot is no good, rebounded by Sydney Clayton. Sydney Clayton to Beeman, now to Myers, and you're going to get a blocking foul.
I thought Hannah Myers might have traveled initially, but I guess she was.
Was she in the circle?
Within. No, she wasn't in the circle, but I guess she was within her gather steps to take a shot, but I mean, it looked like she could have been called for a walk. But Shepherd will take that. I mean, they need points here from the free throw line.
Myers at the free throw line misses the first one.
One of the seniors being honored this evening. Hannah Myers, the Eastern York product.
Second shot is no good. Rebounded there by Mills. Now over to Jefferson. Jefferson now to Green. Excuse me, that is George. Now Jefferson loses handles on it, and Myers pushes the ball out of bounds, but great defensive work there.
That's what she does best, Hannah Myers, is hustle and play pretty good defense. We've already seen her knock a few balls away from Shippensburg and also be all over the floor trying to get possessions for her team.
George now has it, being guarded by Beeman. And they'll get a foul there, I think on Maddie White. Yep. Her first personal, team's fourth. Or team's third. First one there from George is on the way and good. Second shot is no good. Foul there on Shippensburg.
Yeah, Gibbons made contact with Myers going up for the rebound. I think, yeah, that will be 1-1.
Yeah, it'll be 1-1 with it being the 5th foul here in the quarter. And, you know, Shepherd's lucky because the ref looked up. They were just going to have him throw it in there. But Myers now back at the free throw line looking for redemption after missing her first 2. First shot is off the mark, no good.
Well, these are important points that Shepherd's now leaving at the free throw line.
Yeah, down 10, 29-19, 3:42 left in the second quarter, and no good.
And after, you know, at a great end to the first quarter, Shepherd's been just in a drought pretty much this entire quarter.
They've scored 4 this quarter, giving up 14.
And that's now translated to the free throw line.
Could be 4 or 3 if you would have made 3 of 4. Now down low to Green. Her layup is up and good. Lead now up to 12 for Shippensburg. Beeman has it now. She'll come off the screen from White. Pass it over to White. White will dribble, drive in. She'll get fouled. She'll go to the line. First one coming here from White. Straight through.
Maddie's 80% on the year heading into this game. Doesn't get there very often. This is just her 16th and 17th attempts from the line this season.
Second shot is up and rims out. Colbert has it. Sets up, comes back up top, sets up the offense. Passes to Jefferson. Now over to George. Now down low to Allie Hawk, who comes in and lays that one up and in.
Well, somehow Abby Beeman ended up out of bounds, nowhere near Hawk underneath the basket, and that just allowed for an easy layup. Not certain if she just tripped or what happened, but Abby Beeman was standing in the Shepherd logo, nowhere near the play, and somehow got forced out of bounds.
McLaughlin will be at the line for Shepherd. Down 13, 33-20, 2:30 left in this first half. First one is up and good. Second shot is up and good as well. Down 11 now is Shepherd, 33-22. Colbert has it. She gets the screen there. Now passes back to Jefferson, who will launch a 3. That one rims out no good, but there to get the rebound is Miller. Miller back to George. Miller now down low to Mills. Scrum for the ball and taken away by Beeman. Beeman will run the court. 3-on-2. She'll lay that one up, and it rolls in. Abby Beeman with the layup. Now a 9-point ball game, 33-24. But dribble driving all the way in from coast to coast is Colbert. Her layup is up and no good. Rebounded by Beeman. Beeman now will dribble drive in herself. Has the ball tipped, but she gets the ball back and lays that one up and in. A 4-0 spurt here by Beeman herself, 33-26. 1:37 left in this first half.
There, we talked about it. Abby Beeman in transition is so tough to guard, and that results in 4 quick points for the Rams, and they're right back in this ball game now at 33-26.
Jefferson, she get fouled?
That is what they singled, yeah.
Only the 4th team on Shepherd.
But one more and it's 1-1, but obviously only a minute 20 to go in the first half, so not a huge deal.
Pass comes into Jefferson, guarded by Jordan Smith. Now over in the corner to Colbert, guarded by McLaughlin. McLaughlin now to George. Now over to Miller. Her shot's no good. Mills. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Beeman. 1 minute, 2 seconds left here in this quarter. Beeman will dribble drive in. She'll pass it back out to Minor. Minor now to Smith. Smith will dribble drive in, lay that one up and no good. But Minor gets the rebound. Back up top to Beeman. Guarded there by Jefferson. She'll put up a jumper, and that's good. A 6-0 run now just by Abby Beeman. Shepherd now within 5 at 33-28 here. 32 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, Beeman's found her touch, and she's dangerous once she gets going. They're up a mid-range too, so expanding the range out from just the inside layups that she was getting earlier.
Jefferson has it now. She travels. Or no, she does. No, it's a foul on Smith.
Jordan Smith can't believe it either. And that will, of course, send Jefferson to the line now, Spencer. As we mentioned, the 1-and-1.
Freeze comes in for Smith. Jordan Smith may get teed up here. First one from George is good. It's a 34-20, a 6-point lead now for the Raiders. Second shot from George is up and rims out. Rebounded there by Minor. Minor finds Beeman. Under 12 seconds left. Similar situation at the end of the first quarter. Beeman now calling out the offense. 5 and counting. A deep three on the way for Beeman, and that's through! Abby Beeman with the buzzer-beating three. Shepherd down 3. She's on like a 10-0 run, Nick.
It was the exact same thing.
It's a little bit more to the center of the court.
Screen, though. The other one was a step-back wing. That one a step-back 3 from the top of the key. I mean, you had to know what was coming if you're Shippensburg. Abby Beeman, time running out. She loves the step back. You get her a screen, and it's just straight through. I mean, that's clutch. That's a big-time player stepping up in a big-time moment where the offense was flat, and Abby Beeman took over the end of that.
She went on a 9-0 run, I think.
Yeah, 9-0 run all by herself.
And keeps Shepherd now within 3 at halftime.
Was it 11? It might have been 11.
I think it was McLaughlin had two free throws. So then she went on a 9-0 run for herself. We'll do right now is we'll step aside for a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the Manson Ferretti halftime show. That's next. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Hoops on TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Hi, this is Lauren from Orsini's right here in Martinsburg. Grilling is not just for the boys. We are a Platinum Traeger dealer carrying the Pro Series all the way up to the Timberline Series. We have every flavor of wood pellets along with accessories, rubs, sauces. Not just Traeger, we carry Utz, Meat Church, Lanes, and Dizzy Pig. We also carry a full line of Yeti products. Orsini's has everything to complete your backyard. Visit us at 360 Hack Wilson Way or at
Orsini's.com.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Going back here to the Butcher Center on the campus of Shepherd University. The Shippensburg Raiders on top of the Shepherd Lady Rams here at the half, 34-31. We're now in the Mansion Ferretti halftime show, brought to you by Mansion Ferretti Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com for more. Nick, what an incredible run there at the end of the quarter. Really kind of sparked there by McLaughlin's free throws, but then Beeman just completely took over.
Yeah, and Shepherd needed that because the offense was completely flat. And then here comes Abby Beeman. A few layups quickly in transition, a nice elbow jumper, and a step-back three to end the second quarter. So that's her just putting together, her type of game, playing at a high level, and stepping up in a moment where her team needs her. And what was looking like a chance for Shippensburg to dominate the first half and have a huge lead at halftime, but Abby Beeman didn't let that happen, and now Shepherd really just needs to play well in this second half and can get the win. I mean, down by 3, great end to the first half, and that sets up a good opportunity.
It definitely does, and as I mentioned there with like about 12 seconds left, I said same situation you end the first quarter with, and she does the same thing.
Yeah, or a very similar thing. Shot from the top of the key instead of the left wing, but you get it set up pretty similarly. A screen up top. This time they screen to the right instead of, or to our right, but her left. Yeah. And Beeman hits that step back, but. Shippensburg had no help on it either and didn't call out the screen, or at least didn't get through the screen. And that just allowed a wide open three for Abby Beeman. And when she's, knocking down shots and getting hot from the floor, it's very tough for her to miss that. And, 2 buzzer beaters in a first half, that's very impressive. I don't know if I've seen that before, but a great way to end that half.
And it was, and what we'll do right now is we'll step aside for a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, you'll hear from Colin McLaughlin back in the TV10 studios in Martinsburg. Then another 2-minute break, and we'll be back here, and we'll break down some stats. That's next. You're tuned in to Shepherd Women's Hoops on TV10.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
You've been in an accident. A distracted driver put texting over safety. Your injuries, loss of income, and medical bills can last a long time, even a lifetime. Our job is to try and secure justice that will protect you and your family for the rest of your life. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together. Welcome into the Home Helpers Home Care and One Halftime Scoreboard Show, brought to you by the Home Helpers Home Care of Martinsburg, serving the tri-state area, giving care the way you want to be cared for. Learn more by calling 304-433-8000. At the half, Shippensburg on top of Shepherd, 34-31. And let's now go into some other scores around the around the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. In the third quarter, with 7:47 to go, it is Westchester on top of Millersville, 42-27. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. It's Edinboro of Pennsylvania on top of Slippery Rock, 38-33. 6:46 to go in the third. It is Seton Hill leading Pitt Johnstown, 43-34. In the third, with 3:52 to go, it is East Stroudsburg leading Lock Haven, 33-24. Also in the third quarter, with 4:21 to go, it's number 24 Kutztown leading Bloomsburg, 36-22. Trying to get the IUP game as well. It went to the wrong page, so looks like I won't have that one. Might get it later. But at the third quarter, with 4:16 to go, it is 52-33. Cal U on top of Mercyhurst. Tipping off at 7 p.m., the West Virginia Mountaineers take on Iowa State in men's college basketball. You can hear that game on our radio airwaves. And at 8 o'clock, it's the West Virginia Mountaineers women's basketball team taking on Texas Tech. That's your scores here around the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference, as well as NCAA college hoops that we like to keep track of. I'll take another 2-minute break and then send it back to Spencer and Nick for the second half, where Shepherd trails Shippensburg 34-33.
If you're in an accident, the first thing that you have to do is call 911. You have to get medical care immediately.
The next thing you need to do is call us. When you hire us at the Skinner Law Firm, what we do is we are going to investigate your case, and we're going to lay out the options that you have, all at no cost to you.
We will use all of our resources and all of our experience to get you what you deserve. That's what we mean by treating you like family.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsini's.com. Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast, and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk. See dealer for details.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University, getting ready to start the second half. But before we do so, we'll break down some stats. Shippensburg on top of Shepherd in women's basketball action here in the PSAC. Destiny Jefferson leading the way here for the Raiders. 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 4 rebounds, all on the defensive side, 12 points, 1 assist, 1 steal in 17 minutes. Lauren Mills, 0 for 2 from the field, 3 rebounds, no points, 2 assists. Tasia Colbert, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 4 points, 1 steal in 15 minutes. Lauren Pettis, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 points, and 2 blocks in 5 minutes. On Brielle Green, 2 of 3 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 boards, 5 on the defensive side, 10 points for her. To go along with 1 steal in 17 minutes. Aaron Gibbons, 0 for 1 from the field in 5 minutes. Abby Miller, 1 rebound in 2 minutes. 16 minutes from Treasure George, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 1 of 4 from the charity stripe, 4 total points, 2 assists, along with 1 steal in 16 minutes. Allie Hawk, 1 of 1 with 1 rebound, so 2 points there in 4 minutes. That shooting in the first half. Shippensburg is shooting 54.5% from the field, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, and 8 of 12, 66.7% from the charity stripe. Now over to the Lady Rams. Abby Beeman, 6 of 12, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Those 2 buzzer beaters in the end of the first and the second quarter. 1 rebound, 14 points, 1 assist, 3 steals in 20 minutes. Hannah Myers has 3 boards and a steal in 14 minutes. Megan Shipley has 3 boards and a block in 7 minutes. Sydney Clayton, 2 of 6, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, 3 rebounds, 6 points in 13 minutes. Marley McLaughlin, 3 of 9, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, 3 rebounds, 8 points in 18 minutes. Maddie White, 1 point, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 1 rebound, 1 assist in 11 minutes. Mackenzie Freeze played a minute. Jordan Smith, 1 of 2, had 1 rebound and 2 points in 10 minutes. And Kara Miner had 2 boards in 6 minutes. Shepherd shooting just 35.3% from the field, 28.6% from beyond the arc, and 50% from the charity stripe. Nick, we get ready to start this second half, this third quarter. What does Shepherd need to do to get the win in this game? They just need to score 4 more points this half in order to do so.
Yeah, I think just build on what you did toward the end of that first half. Obviously, Shippensburg shooting 50%, but only 22 total shots. So Shepherd's won the possession battle because they shot 34 times. But those teams have made the same amount of field goals. So convert a little bit more on your field goals. Continue to keep the pressure on Shippensburg, which has given them some issues with the turnovers. And just try to heat up a little bit.
Jefferson gets fouled there by Myers. Hand to the face.
And the big surprise at halftime is that Lauren Pettis has just 2 points. Obviously, she picked up 2 fouls, so just 5 minutes in that first half. If Shippensburg gets her established, because she averages 11 on the year, it could make them be in the driver's seat from here on out.
Shippensburg has possession now. It is Colbert. Colbert, a 3 on the way there from Miller. That's no good. Mills. Beeman with it. Third quarter brought to you in part by Kelly Allstate Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call Gary Kelly at 304-263-4596 or stop by 724 Lakeview Drive in Martinsburg. Sydney Clayton has it. She'll turn around and lay that one up and in. 36-33 now the ball game as Jefferson has it going back the other way. 9:10 left here in this third quarter. Now Mills has it. Maddie White will block the shot, take it away, go back the other way. She'll stop. She'll go back to Clayton. Clayton now to Beeman. Beeman now trying to get some kind of offense set up here. Third quarter also brought to you in part on TV 10 by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. Located at 360 Ackles Way in Martinsburg. Go to Orsinis.com for more. And Beeman lays that one up and in. Now she has 16 points on the day. It's a 1-point ball game and a turnover there by Shippensburg.
Shippensburg now with 13 turnovers. We talked about Shepherd limiting the turnovers in the pregame. Just 7 in that first half, average almost 16 on the year, so a little bit less than on pace for your normal average, which would be good.
And Shepherd regains the lead with a Clayton layup. Clayton now with 8, and it's 37-36. Maddie White with the rebound on her senior day. Now to Myers. Myers lays that one in off the glass. No good. Going back the other way now. Shepherd on top, 37-36, 7:55 left. Jefferson gets fouled again by Myers. That'll be her third foul of the day.
Yeah, Hannah Myers was in perfect position to really flip the momentum, even though it would only be a 3-point lead for Shepherd. I mean, it's been a good start to the second half for the Rams. You get that transition layup. Maybe Shippensburg is forced to call a timeout, but she couldn't knock it down. And then Jefferson goes quickly back the other way and gets fouled. And, I mean, her in transition has been so tough for Shepherd to slow down.
Jefferson makes the first free throw now, 2 of 3 today. Second one on the way, and that's straight through, 3 of 4 on the day. Jordan Smith comes in as Myers comes out with the 3 fouls. Now McLaughlin has it. She got a screen from White. Now back over to White. Somehow White traveled there? Yeah. Not too sure of that call. So a 1-point ball game with Shippensburg on top, 38-37, now in the hands of leading scorer Jefferson. Jefferson guarded by White. Now down inside to Green. Her shot is up and good. 3-point lead now for Shippensburg, 40-37. And Jordan Smith lays that one up in an acrobatic way. Now it's a 1-point game again. 7:14 left in the third quarter. Down low to Green again. Her shot is blocked. That was down to Pettis. We're going back the other way. Shepherd will turn that one over.
Yeah, great positioning by Sydney Clayton underneath to block that shot. But unfortunately for the Rams, couldn't really convert on the other end.
Colbert has it at the top of the key. Passes to Green, now down low to Pettis. Pettis will get fouled. Or no, it'll be a 3-second violation, so it'll be another turnover. They came into this half with 12 turnovers so far on the day. Beeman now to White. White hands it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin now to Clayton. Clayton will dribble drive in. She'll lay that one in. And she'll get fouled. Like a kick. So Clayton at the line. Today she is 2 of 2. First shot is up and through. We're tied up again at 40. Second shot on the way, and that's straight through. Shepherd on top now, 41-40. Jordan Smith almost gets the steal.
A good hustle by Jordan Smith, and we mentioned in the first half how she is a player that when she comes into the game can be a spark, and she's done that at times in this game, and so far in the second half, doing some good
turnover there. Beeman takes it away, going back the other way. She'll lay that one up and then score the field goal, and she'll go to the line. Beeman now completely taking over this game for Shepherd.
Yeah, I mean, it started with the end of the first quarter, then the end of the second quarter, and now her first points of the second half of an and one.
That and one is up and good. Shepherd on top by 4 now, 44-40. Jefferson has it. She'll dribble drive in, guarded by Smith and Clayton. No good, but rebounded there by Pettis, and that shot is up and good. So now 2-point ball game, 44-42. Beeman now takes it past half court here. Try to get something set up on the offense. She'll pass that to McLaughlin. McLaughlin now will take a shot. That's blocked. Blocked there by Green. Coming back the other way is Jefferson. She'll pop up a shot. That one is straight through. Tie ball game again. 44 all here. 5:30 left here in this third quarter. Beeman trying to set up the offense. She'll get a screen from White off the pick and roll. Miscommunication, but White's able to grab it back to Beeman. Beeman will dribble drive in, and she'll put up a jumper, and that's no good. It'll remain possession with Shepherd as it's off the hands there of Pettis. Now the refs are taking a look at this, or not taking a look, they're talking it over. This is the second or third time tonight that the refs have had to discuss a pretty easy call.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like we get some interesting officiating every time we're at the Butcher Center, Spencer.
Yeah, as Colbert comes out, coming in is Pettis. Or excuse me, George comes back in. Inbounded to Clayton, back to Beeman. Beeman now looking to set something up. She'll pass inside to Clayton, then inside to Smith. Her shot's in. She's going to the line for an and one attempt. Shepherd on top, 46-44. 5:03 left here in this third quarter. And probably, as you mentioned earlier, one of the biggest crowds here that we've seen at the Butcher Center for a women's game this year, and they're all in it now.
Yeah, and that was one of those few times, Spencer, when you get a play and it executes to perfection. And that's when the game becomes a moving picture or a moving art. It's just beautiful when you get those kind of plays.
Shepherd on top, 47-40. Down low to Green, and she's fouled there by White. We reach the timeout here in the Butcher Center. We'll take one with them. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're tuned into Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Dupuy, Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Our intern Avery Newport running the camera here tonight. And back in the TV10 studios, Colin McLaughlin, happy to have you with us here as we reach 4:53 left here in this third quarter. And Nick, Shepherd's really come out hot in this third quarter.
Yeah, well, it starts the end of the first half run that you have to build the momentum, and that carries over, and we're seeing good offensive execution by the Rams. leading to some easy baskets, whether it be the fast break, but there on that last possession too. Just good half-court offense where you get a great cut by Jordan Smith, an excellent pass from Sydney Clayton, and then a foul and a finish. And anytime you're able to put those three kind of things together on one sequence, it's really good offense. And Shepherd's offense has made a complete 180 from late in that second quarter to now, where now it's really an even game, but Shippensburg's kind of gone cold to an extent, and Shepherd has heated up.
Free throws both made there by Green, so that's a 1-point ball game here. 4:53 left in this third quarter. Beeman has it, now passes to Clayton. Clayton will dribble drive in, clear lane to the basket. That one's off the glass and in. Sydney Clayton having a great night on her senior night.
Yeah, well, when you get her going to the basket, she's just unstoppable.
Down low, now passes in the corner. Three not taken. Down low, a layup is no good. Rebounded there by Jordan Smith. Passes to Beeman. Beeman down low to McLaughlin, and she can't handle it, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough pass to handle from Abby Beeman, but Marley McLaughlin did get a hand on it. You'd like to see her find a way to possess that basketball for Shepherd.
Jefferson has it just past half court. She dribble drives in, and her shot's no good, but rebounded by Green. And a layup there from Mills, and that's good. 49-48. Shepherd remains on top, but just a 1-point lead now. Beeman takes the past half court. Pass over to Clayton. Clayton will get called for the elbow.
And now things getting a little bit dangerous for Shepherd. Shippensburg with a chance to retake the lead, and a few sloppy possessions for the Rams now.
Inbounded to George. George guarded by Beeman. Now she'll pass over to Jefferson, who's guarded by Beeman. Smith goes over to guard George. And thought it would be a backcourt violation, but I guess Beeman had it there. Three on the way from Jefferson, and she nails it. On top now. Excuse me, that was only a two. So it's 50-49. Another turnover for Shepherd. Jefferson has it now, coming down the line, and it's going to be a turnover.
Jefferson landed awkwardly.
She gets up, hobbling a little bit.
She's just going so quick down the court, and then kind of got bumped or tripped after turning it over. Fell to the ground, but looks like she's all right, which is good to see if you're a Shippensburg fan, because it's good to see anyway, but just in general, Shippensburg needs her in this game.
Clayton has it now. She puts that one up, no good, but Smith there for the rebound. And I don't know how there was not a foul called there, Nick.
Yeah, she swiped her arm. So I don't understand it either. But it's been relatively consistent, so I guess that's the one good thing.
Yeah. Beeman will inbound it. She's got to get it in now. Gets it to Clayton. A jumper from the charity stripe, and that's good from the free throw line. Shepherd now back on top here, 51-50, 2:37 left in this third quarter. Over down to Hawk, now down low to Pettis, and she's fouled there by Clayton. Or no, it's on Marley McLaughlin. It'll be her first personal, but the fifth team, so they're going to the charity stripe.
And even though it was on the floor, into the bonus.
There'll be two shots here. First one's no good. Second one, that's straight through, so a tie ball game here. 2:29 left in this third quarter. 51 all. Beeman now gets the screen from White. Trying to set up another screen from Clayton. She'll get that. She'll shoot a three. That's just off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Hawk. Over to Jefferson. Jefferson dangerous. Will run the court. She'll decide to pass it to Hawk. Hawk at the top of the key. Now over to Mills. Mills to Jefferson, and she'll shoot a three. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by White. Now to Beeman. Beeman. Ball was around and it was taken up by Smith. Now back to Beeman. As Beeman lost possession there, trying to get it to Smith. And a deep three on the way, and that's no good. Rebounded there by George.
Well, it's back-to-back possessions where Abby Beeman takes a tough three, and you rather see better ball movement if you're Shepherd.
There was a double screen set up there, Nick, and Jordan Smith just went right around the screen.
Yeah, she's very athletic, even though the foul was picked up there. I mean, she has a great way of using her length on the defensive end and on the offensive end, whether it be getting to the basket or make it tough for the opponent. I really like Jordan Smith's game. I think she'll be a player that over time will develop into a really good player for the Shepherd team.
Hawk makes one of two. Now Shippensburg on top, 52-51 here. The minute 16 seconds left in the third quarter, and she comes out of the ball game. Checking back in there is Green. Beeman now over to Clayton. Clayton dribble drives in. She'll pass it back out. Now to McLaughlin from three. That's off the mark, no good. And off the hand of Jordan Smith, so it'll be another turnover for Shepherd. It's like three possessions now, Nick.
Well, just settling for threes, not necessarily a turnover, but you got to go back to what was working well. Sydney Clayton was starting to take over, but now the Rams have just settled for some threes. Get the ball back inside, get Sydney Clayton going again. She's proven to be, a tough guard for everybody in the conference, so get her the ball.
Lauren Mills comes back in, but taken away by Beeman. Great steal by Beeman. She'll pass it to McLaughlin off the rim or off the backboard, and good. Shepherd takes a 53-52 lead. We have a timeout, Nick?
I believe so. No. Delay of game warning on Shepherd. Must have been that a player hit the ball
after it went in.
Yeah, after it went in.
Shepherd on top, 53-52 here, under 40 seconds left in this third quarter. Mills has it, Gibbons, guarded by White, 3-on-3 there. Now Clayton takes it away after she puts it up in the air. Now she'll get fouled. Just the fourth foul, though, for Shippensburg, so she won't go to the line. The second personal on Jefferson. Into Beeman. Under 21 seconds left. No shot clock.
Well, pretty much even. Like maybe a half-second difference between shot clock and game clock. I'm sorry, no shot clock.
No shot clock. And a three on the way from McLaughlin's no good. Clayton gets the rebound. She puts that back up, no good. Rebounded by Mills as the buzzer goes off here to end this third quarter. Shepherd on top, 53-52. We'll be back in 1 minute to start the fourth quarter. You're tuning to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Are you considering selling your home and don't know where to start? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Phone Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams at 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
If you're in an accident, the first thing that you have to do is call 911. You have to get medical care immediately.
The next thing you need to do is call us. When you hire us at the Skinner Law Firm, what we do is we are going to investigate your case and we're going to lay out the options that you have, all at no cost to you.
We will use all of our resources and all of our experience to get you what you deserve. That's what we mean by treating you like family.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Shepherd women on top of Shippensburg 53-52 here as we start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Brown Funeral Home and Cremations. Robert Fields & Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home proudly serving Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown Ranson since 1880. Also by Ollie's VIP Northside, the best local spot to catch sports or hang out with friends. Stop by 36 Veronica Drive in Martinsburg. Ollie's VIP will see you for the game. A jumper there from White's no good. Rebounded by Jefferson, going back the other way. Beeman guards her, and she lays that one up and in as Shippensburg takes a 54-53 lead. Just into the fourth quarter, 9:37 left. Beeman gets a screen from White. White will dribble drive in and she'll get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Beeman's first free throws today. First one is up and good. We're tied up at 54. Second one is up and straight through as well. Shepherd jumps on top, 55-54. Colbert has it. Trying to set up the offense. Now over to Mills. Mills over to Green. Green to Colbert. Colbert to Jefferson. Looked like she wanted to shoot the three. Now she's going to set something up, get a screen. But she will shoot the three. That's an air ball. No good. Turnover going back the other way. Beeman has it. Over to Smith. Smith now to White. White to Beeman. Down low to Smith, and her shot's no good. Rebounded by Jefferson, but she travels.
Rare mistake by Jefferson after a great no-look pass by Abby Beeman that nearly set up the layup for Jordan Smith, but Jefferson with the rare mistake to give the ball back to the rim.
Beeman inbounds it to Clayton. Clayton puts the ball on the ground, dribbles, passes to White. White just inside the arc. That's no good. Fighting for the rebound is Clayton. Back now over to Beeman. Beeman now takes a three. That's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by White. White spots shots, no good. Now over to Smith. Her shot, or Clayton, her shot's no good. She gets her own rebound and puts this one off the glass and in. Shepherd extends its lead to 3, 57-54. 8:15 left in this ball game.
Well, you love the hustle from Sydney Clayton and her ability.
You love the hustle from the whole offense there.
Yeah, but especially Clayton stay focused there on that extra effort, and Rams now back with a 3-point lead.
Myers comes in for White. White getting a lot of playing time tonight on her senior night. Inbounded to Jefferson, guarded by Jordan Smith. Now over to George, down low to Green. Her shot's no good, and it'll be a foul on Clayton. So going to the line is Green. Free throw on the way. That's good. Both of them in. 1 point lead now for Shepherd, 57-56. 7:55 left in the ball game. Beeman now to Clayton. Clayton will dribble drive in. She'll pass it out to Myers. Myers will shoot a jumper, and that one's off the mark, no good. Shippensburg going back the other way now. A jumper from Green, and that's good. Shippensburg takes the lead, 58-57. 7:25 left here in this contest.
Green now getting it going.
Beaming now to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will dribble drive in, pass it to Clayton. We'll get a charge there. Her second personal is McLaughlin. 7:15 left in this ball game. Shippensburg on top by 1, looking to extend it here. Jefferson has it. She'll come in, shoot one off the glass, and that one's in. 60-57 now the lead for Shippensburg.
She's really good, especially going to the rim. Jefferson has just been such a tough matchup for the Rams.
Smith has it. She'll shoot a jumper from the free throw line. That's no good. Myers down low to get the rebound, but unfortunately goes out of bounds. Another turnover. White comes in, this time for Myers, so kind of been the rotation there.
Yeah, this is an important part in this game. Obviously, fourth quarter, final 6.5 minutes. Very competitive, very close game. And Shippensburg right now executing. Shepherd having issues on the offensive end.
Down low to Green. Or excuse me. That was Pettis. Will remain with Shippensburg as it went off of Clayton's hands. And a foul, and one. 62-57 now the score. It's McLaughlin's third personal. At the line is George.
Another well-executed offensive possession. Treasure George just cutting hard to the basket. And momentum shifting in favor of the Raiders.
6-point lead now with the made free throw. And over the last few weeks, when we've had Avery on for the Shepherd Report, talked about that one quarter for Shepherd where they just can't put things together. Hopefully that's not now, but another missed shot by Clayton. But she gets her own rebound. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by George. Shippensburg on top, 63-57, 6 minutes left in the ball game.
You need to stop if you're the Rams, and Shippensburg looking to just put this thing into a 3-possession game.
Layup is up and good. Now it's an 8-point ball game with Shippensburg on top as Shepherd's gone cold. Timeout by Coach Eccleberry. We'll take one, too. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're tuned in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsini's.com.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here on the campus of Shepherd University. Spencer Queenick for Islini. Happy to have you with us. Our intern Avery Newport running the camera tonight back in the TV10 studios in Martinsburg. You're hear from him in the post game here, and once again, 2 more times after that. Nick.
Colin McLaughlin.
Colin McLaughlin, yeah. McLaughlin, not McLaughlin.
The man with no name there for a second. Just him.
But thanks to Colin back in the studio, and Shepherd now down by 8 here, Nick.
Yeah, and Shippensburg's executing at a high level. The Rams have gone cold from the floor. Obviously, that resulting in Coach Eccleberry taking a timeout and see what you drew up here because you need a basket. Now down by 8, 5:40. It's been a little bit of a scoring drought. Important possession.
And Jefferson tips that one on the inbound, but it'll remain with Shepherd.
Yeah, trying to get Sydney Clayton with something in the high post where either Beeman could probably cut off of it. We'll see if they go back to that. They will.
Into Clayton. She'll take it. She'll dribble, drive in, lay that one off the glass and in. 65-59, Shepherd down 6, 5:33 left in the ball game. Into George. Now Clayton forces a turnover. McLaughlin with it. Now to Beeman. Beeman will shoot the three. That one's through. A 3-point ball game now, 65-62 with Beeman. Another three today.
And sometimes those timeouts can just spark your team. And it starts with Sydney Clayton with the beautiful drive after faking the handoff. And then Abby Beeman, a player that most players you don't like taking that shot, but with her it's good.
Beeman with the steal. Going back the other way now. She'll lay that one up, and she'll get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two and hopefully make this a 1-point ball game.
And now I think Shippensburg, actually no, we'll have the under 5 media.
And we've reached the under 5 media timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds for some free throws. You're tuned in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsini's.com.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here at Shepherd University. Shepherd making this a close one, Nick.
Yeah, they are. And it started with that timeout by Coach Eckelberry. She knew that her team needed to get something going offensively, and she draws up a perfect play where you get Sydney Clayton in the high post. She has the option initially to go to Abby Beeman, but she faked it to Beeman on a handoff. Went strong to the rim, finished. Abby Beeman hits a tremendous step back, and now she's at the free throw line. Just a one-possession ball game can make it a 1-point game here. So, this is the kind of run you need if you were Shepherd, and not what you wanted if you were Shippensburg. Still anybody's ball game, though, which is what we expected heading in, a close one. I mean, these two teams, two of the top teams in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference Eastern Division.
First shot is up and good, 65-63.
And that is a mouthful right there. Why'd I say it like that? I don't know. I was just feeling it.
Could have said the PSAC.
PSAC East.
Second shot up and straight through. 1-point ball game here, 65-64. Just under 5 minutes left to go. Jefferson to Mills. Over now to George. Now to Mills. George now with the three. That's off the mark, no good. And it'll be Shepherd possession with the ball off of Mills there. Great job by Beeman there to kind of hit the basketball, and it went off of Mills, went out of bounds, and turned Shepherd possession here. Beeman now over to Clayton. Clayton, she'll dribble, drive in. She'll pass it to McLaughlin from three, and that's through. Marley McLaughlin puts Shepherd back on top, 67-65, 4:14 left in the ball game.
Well, hand in her face, Marley McLaughlin did not care and rose to the moment.
Pettis, she'll shoot the shot from the charity stripe, no good. Free throw line, no good.
Pettis has been quiet, and Shippensburg has needed her scoring, typically in double figures, but just not a great game for her so far. Hasn't really gotten anything going.
Beeman now stuck as she picks up her dribble over to Clayton. Clayton dribble drives in back to White, now over to Beeman. Beeman over to Clayton. Clayton shot is good. Shepherd now takes a 4-point lead, 69-65, 3:28 left in the ball game. Jefferson has it, being guarded by Smith. She'll dribble drive in, guarded by McLaughlin too, but she takes a charge there.
I think that's the second one that Shepherd has forced in this half.
And another timeout, this timeout taken by Shippensburg. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsini's.com.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here at Shepherd University. Totally different now than we went to break a few moments ago. Shepherd on top by 4 on a 12-0 run, 69-65, 3:21 left in the ballgame, Nick.
I mean, this has been the definition of basketball being a game of runs. I know it's a cliche, but it's literally been back and forth, back and forth. Who gets the final run here? I mean, Shepherd's been on a big one. Does Shippensburg respond, or do the Rams hold them off? That will be the key here in the final 3 minutes.
Beeman trying to use all the shot clock here over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin dribble drives in. She'll hand it off to Smith. Smith will shoot an off-balance shot, no good. Rebounded, tipped around to McLaughlin. Now to Beeman. And the ball tipped off the backboard. Weird, never seen that before. I thought it was going out of bounds. Jefferson now running things here. Now in the corner. Now to Green underneath. And she traveled. Clear-cut walk there, Nick.
Yeah, moved her pivot foot after trying to kind of face up. It's a big turnover, especially in a two-possession ball game with about 2.5 minutes to go.
Beeman gets the screen from White. She'll dribble drive in. She'll try to get one that no good. Rebounded by Green, and she's fouled by White here. 4th foul for Shepherd. That one on Maddie White. That is her 4th foul.
They're going to let her play through it. It's been interesting. Maddie White has been really an important defensive player for the Rams, typically in the Hannah Myers role, but she has a little bit more length to match up with Shippensburg.
Now over to George. That one's no good. Going back the other way. Beeman has it. Beeman now to McLaughlin from 3. And that's through! Marley McLaughlin nails the 3. Shepherd on top by 72-65 here at the Butcher Center as the crowd is electric, and a timeout here. Timeouts presented on TV 10 by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Nick, a game of runs, but Shepherd's continued this run.
Yeah, and Marley McLaughlin hitting a very similar shot from that left wing earlier. And, I mean, that's just clutch. She's been clutch in this fourth quarter. All 3 members of the Big Three have been clutch in this fourth quarter, and that's what's been the turning point. Sydney Clayton's gotten going at the right time. Abby Beeman's pretty much been going the whole game. And now Marley McLaughlin's back in the zone. And, I mean, that's what's been able to hold off Shippensburg so far. And Jefferson really hasn't done much as of late, and she's really been the majority of the Raiders' offense. And you see now she's not even bringing the ball up. She's playing off ball.
Yeah, and she's been doing that, I feel like, for most of this quarter now. Down low to Green. Stuck under the basket. She lays that one up and in. 72-67 now, 135 as Jefferson presses here a little bit. Beeman will get it past half court.
Green has played well for the Raiders throughout this game when they needed somebody to step up.
Beeman now trying to set something up. 15 on the shot clock, and she's all the way out near half court. Trying to take it down as much as possible with 1:17 left in the ballgame. 8 on the shot clock. She'll get fouled there by Jefferson.
That is number 4. They had a foul to give, but that resets the shot clock to 20 seconds, so the Rams can take another 18 seconds or so off the clock.
And that's what Beeman's going to do, holding the ball here. Now she'll put it down, as she had to put it down or she was going to get called for holding the ball too long. She'll get a screen from White. So we're under a minute left now. She comes in, shoots the jumper, and that's good! Abby Beeman, another shot. 74-67 here, under 50 seconds left. Jefferson, a three to answer on the other end. No good, but rebounded down there. No good. Rebounded by George. That one's good as she lays that one up and in. 74-69, 44.2 seconds left. A timeout by Shippensburg. And Nick, these last few minutes have been very intense.
And just great execution. Somehow Abby Beeman, as the shot clock winds down, finds a way to get away from her defender and essentially knocks down a wide open 12-footer. I mean, that's cash all day for a player like Abby Beeman. And I mean, that's something where the clock is running down. You need a shot, and Beeman continues to just hit those.
She's got to be a candidate for your player of the game.
It will be a tough decision, Spencer. We have several great candidates for the Rams. I think the big three all have stepped up enough, but Abby Beeman's
with those
moments certainly make her a very worthy candidate.
Under 40 seconds now. Shepherd content to wind out some more clock. Now over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin passes back to Beeman. Now back to McLaughlin. Just play keep away here. Now to Beeman. Now back to McLaughlin. She'll get fouled and she'll go to the line. It'll be the fifth foul. She's shooting two.
And give credit to the Rams defensively. Shippensburg has really gone quiet. The offense has been huge, but I think this defense not allowing Shippensburg to keep pace, or like we said, around the 3-minute mark. Would the run flip back to Shippensburg, and it hasn't. The Rams have just kept them off and continue to play well.
Myers comes back in for Smith, likely for the rest of the ball game. Smith has played a great ball game, and she'll be back next year. Jordan Smith, only a junior.
And could be a really important player for this team next season. Not that she's not important this year, but a starter for the Rams next year.
That one off of the iron, no good. 5-point ball game, 5-point lead here for Shepherd. Second free throw coming from McLaughlin. That's on the way, and that's good. 75-69. Timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Shepherd on top, 75-69. You're tuning in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night, or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast, and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here. Shepherd on top, 75-69, 26.6 seconds left in the contest. Shippensburg will have possession here in the other end with the timeout. Inbounded now over as Colbert has it. She takes a shot. That is in and in, comes back in. 75-71 into McLaughlin. McLaughlin will get fouled. She'll go to the line again. 1 of 2 the last time here moments ago. 14.7 seconds left now.
They need at least one here from Marley McLaughlin. With it being a 4-point game, technically still one possession if you get fouled on a 3. So you need the at least 1 for 2. You want both, but one makes it a 5-point game, and they can't tie it on one shot or a foul.
There you go, 76-71 now with the second one to come. Second one is up and good. Another timeout here. Obviously a 6-point ball game, Nick. Now, if you're Shippensburg, what are you doing here? What are you drawing up in that huddle?
I think you go for the 3, and it's got to be quick. If you have more time, I like the quick 2 here, but with 14 seconds and down 6, you want a 3, and then you're still going to need, another 3 and then another basket, and obviously get some help with free throws. But you're drawing up a 3, and honestly, I don't know what you want. I think you probably want to go to Jefferson if you can, even though she hasn't done as much in these final few minutes. I mean, she's your best player, so you put the ball in her hands and let her try to make a shot. But at this point, it's going to be tough, especially with the Rams and how good of free throw shooters they have on the court, whether it be McLaughlin or Beeman, who's probably going to get the ball on the inbound. And even Sydney Clayton's a good free throw shooter. So Maddie White is an 80% free throw shooter. So they got most of their good free throw shooters on the floor, and as long as Shepherd doesn't play overly aggressive here and doesn't foul on any shots, should be able to get this win, presuming they don't turn the ball over.
Gibbons inbounds a quick 3 there is no good, but rebounded by Pettis. She'll get fouled. Tarisha Henderson, the senior getting ready to come in. She was on her tonight. You figure you want to get her in the ball game before time's up.
Yep, and now Sydney Clayton goes on the line. So 6-point game, 10 seconds. You get Henderson in on senior night. Let her finish it out, and Rams looking like going to get the win.
First shot goes in, 78-71. Second shot is up and straight through, 79-71. 10 seconds left. Shepherd on top. Mackenzie Freeze now coming in the ball game. It's time for Marley McLaughlin. We'll get the standing ovation on senior night.
And now you get the Pola senior so she can get her standing ovation. A great game from Marley McLaughlin, a great career. And like she said, she'll be back as part of the coaching staff.
Inbounded now. Gibbons with a 3. It's airballed. That's no good. Now George has it. She gets fouled. Fouled by Beeman there. Not too sure why you foul with 1.5 left. Unless you want to do another standing ovation. And that'll be for Clayton, it looks like.
I don't think Abby Beeman necessarily was thinking about that, but that's great. Sydney Clayton deserves this moment as well. An excellent player. She almost overran Coach Heckleberry.
And I think they're going to do it again. They're going to do it a few more times. 2 more times, it looks like. Take the timeout. Not too sure what happened there. Maybe they passed the ball to her before there was a chance.
I don't know. 1.5 seconds. It wouldn't be Division II college basketball if they didn't have to stop on every call and discuss it, right, Spencer?
Hey, we're 1 minute away from the start time of the Shepherd men's game, so that's not starting probably until around 8 o'clock, but another timeout as Myers and Henderson come out to a round of applause on senior night. All the seniors now that were playing tonight got the round of applause, all getting the hugs. Second one on the way here. That one is through, 79-73. Inbound is to Beeman. And the buzzer goes off. Shepherd is victorious over Shippensburg, 79-73. Gets their 21st win on the season on senior night. We'll be back in 2 minutes for the start of the postgame show. You're tuned in to Shepherd Hoops on TV 10.
Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back to the Butcher Center here for the abbreviated Palace Lounge post-game show. Palace Lounge on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out their menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. Nick, a huge win for Shepherd. A battle of the number 3 and the number 4 teams in the Eastern Division here in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Big 79-73 win, and the big 3 really showing up tonight.
They did. They all played well, all in double figures tonight, and helped this team get the win. And to see that performance was impressive. I think the seniors all played well when they were out there, and to get this win on Senior Day, but not only a Senior Day win, a win over a team that you're just ahead of in the conference, and a real good way to close out this game. The final 4 minutes or so were great for the Rams and helped them get this win.
It definitely did, and big win, a big game by the big 3, but also defensively, Maddie White, the senior, being honored tonight, stepped up in a big way and played a lot of minutes tonight. She doesn't usually get this many minutes.
Yeah, she played some crucial minutes. I think it had to do with her defense, but also she was doing a good job on offense once she kind of settled into the game of moving the ball, finding her teammates, and doing a lot of little things that may not show up in the scorebook, but she played good minutes, and like I said, all the seniors played well tonight, so that helped the Rams get this win and close out the regular season at home with a victory and see what happens in the final game of the regular season.
All right, now with this abbreviated Palace Lounge post-game show, men's getting ready to tip off here in 17 and a half minutes, Nick. We'll move forward to the awards section of the broadcast and then take a few-minute break and then come back for the pregame show for the next for the tip-off show for the next contest. We'll start here we'll start with a Cody's Body Shop projection of the game, brought to you by Cody's Body Shop at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. It's family-owned, offering superior customer service, great pricing for a job done by experienced certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page.
I'm going to go with Sydney Clayton's block on Pettis with about 7 minutes to go in the first half. She had a great block there, and that was my rejection of the game.
All right, now the moment of the game brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at ParsonsFordofMartinsburg.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons, might have to go see them soon, Nick.
You got to see somebody soon.
Yeah, I do.
We know that.
We know that.
don't know who you'll choose, and why not Parsons, right? Because
why not Parsons?
They became number one by making you number one.
Yeah, they'll make me number one.
You well. But the moment and a player that stepped up a lot throughout this game. I was originally going to go with Abby Beeman because she had a lot of great moments with the buzzer beaters and stuff. But I think what kind of was the moment that I was like, okay, Shepherd's going to win this game. Abby Beeman made that contested three on the left wing with a hand in her face. It was one of two of her big threes in that fourth quarter. That had to be my moment of the game. I think that was like when you kind of knew Shepherd was going to find a way to win this one.
Yeah, definitely. And now the player of the game brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere. We don't have final numbers, but I would anticipate that Beeman well close to 30 points.
I don't know about 30, but she had a great game. And had a lot of assists and rebounds. And she's the player that gets this team going, so she's got to be the player of the game. Also showing up in the clutch. And when it looked like Shepherd was maybe out of it at one point, all of a sudden Abby Beeman turns in a 9-0 scoring run. So just like things like that gets her the player of the game tonight, and a great performance for her, as expected. For the most part, she puts together a great performance every night. So, when you're expected to step up and the other team knows you got a key on you and you still play great, I think that earns you a player of the game.
It definitely does. Final score here, 79-73, as Shepherd improves to 21-6 overall and 15-6 in the conference, and it's just their fourth ever 21-plus win season. We'll do right now is we'll step aside for a few minutes, and then we'll be back on a different stream for the start of the tip-off show for the men's contest against Shippensburg. You are tuned in to Shepherd Women's Hoops on TV 10.
A reputation for caring, a legacy of service. At Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, it's been our story since 1880. A family-owned business, we support the needs and wishes of families. We offer traditional services, as well as many options for cremation, customized remembrances, and pre-planning. Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations retains its family atmosphere and stays true to its roots. Contact us for advanced planning, or at your time of loss. We're here when you need us.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
That concludes today's action of Division II college basketball featuring the Shepherd University Rams. The contest was brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance Group. Contact them today at 304-263-3361. Chris Ross of the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Contact them today at callchrisross.com. Sutton and Janelle Attorneys at Law. Contact them at suttonandjanelle.com or visit their offices at 224 West King Street in Martinsburg. Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. They're at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg, or go to orsinis.com. The Marius Group of Financial Advisors. Call them at 304-263-4343. The Palace Lounge off Edwin Miller Boulevard. Go to their Facebook page for their full menu. And the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. This has been a WRNR and TV10 broadcast. All rights reserved.
Hi, I'm Annette